Live on MLB Network, this is Game 3 of the League Championship Series. It's Game 3 of the National League Championship Series between the LA Dodgers and the Milwaukee Brewers. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian welcoming you to our exclusive postseason coverage on MLB Network. With me is Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. And Dan, lots to talk about here as we get ready for Game 3.
Well, when you start the series on the road, obviously you'd love to sweep the first two games, but coming out of there with a split is pretty solid too. Now they come home, they've taken back home field advantage, and we'll see if they can feed off this crowd and take control of this series.
All right, the stage is set. The starters get their final tosses in out in the bullpen, and we've got a good one in store for you folks. Play-by-play is coming up next. Getting close to first pitch here. Let's listen in to public address announcer Alex Miniak.
And now, your 2019 Milwaukee Brewers.
Quickly now, we'll look at the two guys who'll get the ball here in Game 3. Time now to check out the lineup for the visiting Dodgers. Thoughts, Dan? Who stands out?
Well, there's not a lot of guys that can swing the bat like Jock Peterson. He's an imposing figure with a bat in his hands. Always seems to turn in a good at-bat, and he can do a lot of damage when he barrels up the ball.
Freddie Peralta gets the ball in Game 3 of the series. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, we're going to get a chance to look at a guy that he's a little bit up and down throughout points of his career. A career ERA just over 4. When he's good, he can be really good. And when he's bad, well, let's just say he can be pretty bad at times. But it'll be interesting to see which one we see. He's a little bit of Jekyll and Hyde. Hopefully he's going to be a little bit more Jekyll than Hyde in this one here today.
All right, guys, here's a defensive alignment for the Milwaukee Brewers. And, guys, the things I want you to focus on today, one of them being this manager loves to shift. He has the pitching staff to trust to be able to manipulate his defense to try and get as many outs and play the numbers as much as he can.
The 3-2 pitch. And it's fouled away. Another full count offering on its way, and he lays off ball 4. That's exactly what you want your leadoff man to do, work the count and get on base.
And that's just an incredible job at the plate by the leadoff man there. Not only did he make the pitch and throw a ton of pitchers and bust his tail, but he also won the battle and earned a free pass.
The 1-1 home. And a good spot for that pitch is it's chopped foul. In his career, Turner has just over 1,000 base hits in his career to this point. In the dirt here, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. The 2-2 one more time is laid off, and the count runs full.
You can bet these hitters are taking note of what the guy on the hill is working with. A long at-bat like this in the first inning can reveal a lot.
Now the payoff pitch home, and he lays off there, ball 4. So back-to-back walks have him in business here with nobody out.
Some guys take a little time to find the zone, but with the second walk of the first inning, it might be a little more than just settling in here. Not sure how long of a leash they'll give him, but they're not going to let him walk the world out there.
Payoff pitch on its way. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. Payoff pitch one more time. And that misses. Ball 4. And he's going to need to settle down in a hurry now because he's in a peck of trouble.
That's a big no-no. He obviously had to work carefully with 2 men on, but he did not want to walk him to load the bases. Now he's really got his work cut out for him. We'll see how he fares here.
Stepping up now, Max Muncy. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Here's a strike with the breaking ball. Coles, the runner at third. Turner over at second. Seager on at first with nobody out. Fouled away. Needs a punch out here. Can he get it? Not just yet. This one's fouled back. Still 1-2. Not just yet. It's ball 2. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Patrick Johnson.
Yeah, Dan, we got Patrick Johnson behind the dish, and a fairly standard strike zone most of the time, but he's definitely a pitcher's umpire.
I always felt like this. He'll give a little bit on the corners, both inside and outside. I think he's a fair umpire, but I would rate him more as a pitcher's umpire than a hitter's umpire.
Got him to chase out of the zone that time. Max Muncy becomes the first out of the inning.
One thing to know is not all strikeouts are created equal. Right there, he goes down on strikes, but he really made that guy on the mound work for it. And when you're doing that in the first inning, it can have an effect on how deep he's going to be able to go into this start. There's a big difference between that and going down on 3 or 4 pitches.
Here now the 2-2. Lifted the other way out to left center. Duvall giving chase. He makes the catch. Here comes the runner from third. And he will score on the sacrifice fly as he's in with our first tally of the ball game.
Got his job done there and made it look pretty simple. Got it into the outfield to bring home the first run of the game and pick up the RBI.
Now at the plate, Jock Peterson. And the Dodgers with an opportunity for more here in the first. Ready with the 1-1. Changed things up on him, and he got him to swing through it. 1-2 now.
Pretty lucky to get away with that one. There's not a situation ever where you want to throw a high changeup, so I think he'll try to make an adjustment with the next one he throws.
Fouled off. From the stretch, the 1-2. Heading out towards shallow right. Yelich is under it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Only 1 in the inning here for the guys in blue. On now to the bottom of inning number 1. The Dodgers lead it 1-0. Time now for a look at the hometown Brewers starting lineup. Who's the one to watch, Dan?
You know, I think everyone should keep an eye on Christian Yelich. This is the guy you want at the plate when the game is on the line. He thrives in these situations. It's almost like he goes to bed and says, I can't wait to play because the game is going to come down to me and I'm going to make something happen. He thrives on performing in the big moments.
Julio Urias will do the pitching in Game 3 of the series. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, Matt, we're going to see a guy that he's your basic 4-pitch mix guy. Fastball, curve, slider, and change. Nothing overpowering. A good 4-pitch mix, and he's a guy that needs to use all of his pitches to be effective.
Hey, let's take a look at the Dodgers on defense. The guy I want to spot shadow today is Cody Bellinger. Versatility is his game. The bat plays no matter where he hits in a lineup, but a guy who can play Gold Glove first base and move to the outfield.
Down low, 2 balls and a strike. Now the 2-1.
Nope, foul ball.
Here now the 2-2. Line to the right side and a base hit, so early trouble to lead off the inning.
Hey, some guys can handle the postseason lights, and this is obviously one of them. Another base hit leading off for the boys. This guy's had a monster postseason so far.
Into the box now, Ryan Braun. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Nobody out, runner on first. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
Boy, there's nothing like seeing a good power pitcher that has a good fastball. And what does he do? He just throws this good fastball right by, brings the express. No chance to put that ball in play.
In now, Christian Yelich. Runner goes for second. Pitch outside. The throw is not in time as he just gets in ahead of the throw.
Looks like they're trying to be aggressive on the base pass in order to get that run back they gave up at the top of the first. I like that, especially early in the game, so we'll see if they can drive him in now.
Set. Here's the 3-1. He bailed him out with a swing. 3-2 now.
Looked like he swung at ball 4 right there. Clearly he saw something in that pitch that he liked out of the pitcher's hand, but that wasn't a pitch he was going to do a whole lot with.
Pulled toward right center field. Bellinger's in pursuit. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away. And with 2 away now, let's give you a look at what's happening in the American League Championship Series, as they've got a good matchup going on over there as well. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Jesus Aguilar, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. The 1-1. Takes a look at a changeup there, and it's a ball and 2 strikes now. Taylor stands at second with 2 gone. Still a ball and 2 strikes. Tough pitch to lay off there, but he did, and it's even up at 2-2. He's set. The 2-2. And a fastball called strike 3, and the side is retired. Milwaukee leaves one. They trail this one 1-0. Settling in now, Kike Hernandez. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
Wow, that's awfully impressive right there. The pitch before was really close. Called the ball. What does he do? He comes back with a better pitch and gets the punch out.
Stepping in now, Austin Barnes. 2 balls and a strike to count to Austin Barnes. Two and 2 to the Dodgers catcher. Here now the 2-2. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. And he will run this one down, moving to his left, and that's the second out of the inning. Had a long way to go to make that running catch, and here it is again with the show track numbers. Took a great angle at it, showed nice closing speed, and ended up running close to 110 feet to finally bring it in. No doubt an efforts his teammates are appreciative of. Into the box, Julio Urias. Up high, 2-1 now. Dodgers have the early 1-0 advantage as we play the second. Off speed pitch, good for strike 2.
2-2.
Another try at 2-2. And an off-speed pitch swung on and missed, and with that, the side is retired. Dodgers down in order. We played an inning and a half. It's 1-0. Coming to the plate now, Mike Moustakas. He's set to lead off the home half of the second. Inside corner called as strike 1 and 2. Urias has become known as a guy that's tough to take deep. So many starting pitchers find themselves snake bitten by the gopher ball, but he really limits that. The 1-2 is taken for ball 2. Just missed with the 2-2 count, and it runs full now. And he takes ball 4. Leadoff man's aboard here to begin the home half of the second.
Well, there's only a 1-run cushion to play with, so he's got to be upset after he walked the leadoff man here. Go-ahead run comes to the plate, and there are no outs. This could be a very interesting inning.
Next for Milwaukee, number 30. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. Breaking pitch, and this bounces in front of the catcher. To short, hit hard. And that finds its way through for a base hit.
Man, I thought this at-bat was over. Down 0-2. He's able to work himself back into a hitter's count 2-2. He's able to find a knockout there.
Standing in now, Yasmani Grandal. And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1.
Well, he better get it back together here quick because he's got two guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right here.
Two balls and a strike. Here it is. Well, he just threw that fastball by him.
2-2.
First and second here with nobody out. Now another 2-2. Changeup taken for ball 3, well below the zone. Adam Duvall, the number 8 hitter here, waits on deck. Now the 3-2 pitch. Hard liner to center field. Toles is right there, one down. And now this is thrown wildly, just getting it into the infield.
Batting it, the center fielder, Adam Duvall.
So 2 men are on with 1 man out. And up next, former San Francisco minor league property Adam Duvall. The 1-1 home. Ground ball sent back up the middle. The second for 1. Throw to Muncy to finish the double play. That retires the side. Brewers strand 1. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. Into the box, Andrew Toles. He drew a walk his first time up.
Ball.
3-1 now as that misses down and in. Hard hit to first. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And the recovery's a quick one as he gets his man at first. Good composure that time to record the first out of the inning. So coming to the plate, Justin Turner. He drew a base on balls his first time up. Bat explodes as this has popped up. And he'll find a way to dodge the shrapnel out there to make the play for out number 2. And with 2 away now, let's give you a look at what's happening in the American League Championship Series as they've got a good matchup going on over there as well. So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And up next, the former All-Star shortstop, Corey Seager. The 1-1. Right side, hit hard. That's a hit, the first in this game for the Dodgers.
He looked a little bit out in front right there, but he's able to pull that ground ball through the hole for a single.
First baseman, Max Muncy.
In now, Max Muncy. And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. Now about a 58-foot breaking pitch that he wisely lays off here.
He executed that 1-2 curveball pretty well. I think it's right where he wanted it to end up, but he couldn't get him to chase at it. We'll see what they go with now after that didn't work out.
The 2-2. Good job going down and hanging with it that time. Seager, the runner at first with 2 gone. That's lifted the other way out to left. Braun will reach out with 1 hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. 1 left for LA. They lead it 1-0. Leading off the inning, Freddie Peralta, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. Now the 1-1 pitch. Lifted in the air to center field. Waiting on it his toes. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Now batting.
So one away here with the bases empty. And in to hit next, it'll be the ever versatile Chris Taylor. One out, nobody on. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. And this will ricochet off of him on the mound. And he'll have no play as he reaches first base safely. And time now to see quite where that got him. And it appeared from up here at least, and his actions on the field confirm it. It looked like it got him on his drive leg, which could be problematic, of course, for him. But from the way he's trying to walk it off, I think he's going to try to continue. So a runner on first with 1 out now, and that'll bring in the left fielder, Ryan Braun. Ready to deal. Here's the 2-1. Fastball is looked at for strike 2. Runners on first with 1 down. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
Now batting, right fielder.
So 2 away in the Brewers half of the 3rd. And up next, the sweet swinging left-handed hitting outfielder Christian Yelich. And he'll snap one over to first. And a dive, but he's back in. 2 out with the man at first. And another snap throw to the bag. A dive, but he's back. The 1-2 misses for the second ball. Here now the 2-2. Count remains 2-2. Ready with the 2-2. Runners off for second. This is line to left, and that's in there. Base hit.
Many guys fall victim to the breaking ball and want to get out in front of it, and they end up rolling it over to the pull side. Batter was able to execute, stay inside, keep his hands back, and drive it the other way.
Into the box now, Jesus Aguilar. And this misses for ball 4. The second walk he surrendered here in the first 3 innings.
The batter, the second baseman, Mike.
So striding in, Mike Moustakas, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Ready with the payoff pitch, and he comes back to get him. So a great job pitching out of it with the bases loaded. Brewers leave them loaded. They still trail 1-0. Back here in Milwaukee at Miller Park as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with Dave Roberts, the Dodgers skipper, about his lineup's performance so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've already worked out 3 walks, so he feels as though that kind of willingness to let the opposition work themselves into trouble will continue to result in good things for them on the scoreboard.
All right, thanks, Heidi. At the plate, Cody Bellinger as we begin the top of the 4th. Swing and a miss as he pulled the string on him. 1-2. Line hard toward right center, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Can't fault the pitcher for going back-to-back changeups right there. First pitch, he swung through. Timing looked a little off, but he went back. The batter made the adjustment and was able to drive it for a base hit.
Into the box, Jock Peterson. And that misses for ball 4. And it's first and second now with nobody out.
Huge innings have begun with much less, I can tell you that. First and second, no out, and the guy on the bump really needs a strikeout or a double play right here.
Digging in to try it again, Kike Hernandez looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
Sometimes you just got to tip your cap to the guy on the mound. He's getting paid to try and get you out as well. Anytime it gets up there north of 7, 8 pitch ABs, sometimes it just comes down to pure execution. Let's see if he makes the adjustment right here.
The 1-2. Still 1-2. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
He's got him on the ropes at 2-2, but I don't think he'll try to get him out with another curveball. He's seen it already a couple of times, so it's not going to surprise him anymore.
And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Bellinger on second, Peterson at first with no outs. Fly ball out toward left center field. Duvall shading to his right. He's got it one away. That'll bring in Austin Barnes. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Runners are at first and second with one away. And that's taken up and in for ball 2. And this one's in the dirt. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And he's getting his money's worth up there now. It's full 3-2. Lifted in the air out to left field. Braun is over just a few steps to his right as he takes it for out number 2. So here now is the pitcher, Julio Urias. The pitcher was a strikeout victim in his first try. 1 run, 2 hits. No errors for the Dodgers thus far. Nearly got the inside, but ruled a ball. Hit on the ground out to short. Taylor has it, and the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Dodgers strand a couple, but they're on top 1-0. Digging in, number 30. He's set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And he lays off for a ball, 2-1. Can't find the zone there, and it's 3-1.
If you're ever going to see a position player go to the mound, it's going to be in a situation like this. Get him to relax a little bit, focus on his mechanics, and get that fastball back in the zone. Can't allow this guy to lead off walk.
He couldn't catch up with the gas that time.
I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Yeah, and they set him up with that curveball on the pitch before, and that one, they just blew right by him.
And they could go either way now, I suppose.
And this is swung on and missed, and this fourth inning will start the same way he ended the third, with a strikeout.
Now
and there's
batting.
one away.
I'll tell you right now, this guy has a shutout going, and it's been all business. He's not messing around trying to pick at corners. He's being aggressive in the zone, and he's attacking each and every one of these hitters up to this point.
No runs, 4 hits, and no errors on the Milwaukee line score so far. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1. And this is pulled fouled as he was way out in front there. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2. Adam Duvall waits on deck. The 3-2 pitch. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side. Hernandez ranges back, and he has it for out number 2.
Now batting, center fielder.
So digging in now, Adam Duvall. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And a slider just about gets away from him there as it runs in a bit too close for comfort. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2. The next 3-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Gone in order are the Brewers. They're down 1-0. Chase Anderson, a 6'1" right-hander, will be the one to get the call from the bullpen here.
Chase Anderson.
And that'll bring in the speedy left-handed hitter Andrew Tolles. He was a ground-out victim last time up. Now the 1-1 pitch is laid off for ball 2.
That curveball is a pitch you have to get on top of, or else it'll take off just like that one did.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. And that's upstairs, running the count to 3-1.
Well, that's ball 3. The Dodgers right now would love to start this inning off with a walk anyway to get this leadoff guy on.
Lifted the other way down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. Now the 3-2 pitch is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
Leading off the inning, your job is to get on base and set the table for the inning. That was a pretty good at bat, and that he pushed the count to 3-2 and made the pitcher work. But I think he'd like to have that 3-2 pitch back. Pretty sure that was ball 4 he went after.
Standing in now, Justin Turner. Skied into straightaway right. Yelich is under it. And that's the second out of the inning.
The bat, number 5.
Here's Corey Seager, his lifetime batting line against Chase Anderson. He's 4 for 13. 2 of those hits were for home runs. And here's the 3-2 from him. bouncer up the middle. Glove by Taylor. And the off-balance throw gets him as he takes away a hit, and the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the Dodgers, but they lead it 1-0. Welcome back for the bottom of the fifth. Here's Heidi Watney.
Well, Matt, during the break, I caught up with Craig Counsell, the Brewers skipper, about his lineup's performance so far. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. No, they have not scored yet, but they have been successful in running up the pitch count, something they feel will eventually pay dividends on the scoreboard as the starter gets tired and they are forced to go to the bullpen. For now, they're sticking to the plan.
Ladies and gentlemen,
thank
your
you, Heidi.
attention, please.
Orlando Arcia will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 5, Orlando Arcia.
Takes this the other way to right, and this is going to find some real estate out there as he comes through off the bench with extra bases. He'll get it into second, and he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a two-base hit.
The batter, number 3.
Finally, a little something for them to get excited about.
Yeah, a rally can begin with the single swing of the bat, and this might be their chance right here. They've struggled to produce a lot of runs, but there he is at second base. A shot to the outfield scores him. Then who knows what kind of roll they can get on. Got to take it one good at-bat at a time.
Stepping in now, Chris Taylor. Now a curveball misses inside. Arcia stands at second with no outs. Brewers shortstop ahead with a 3-1 count. On deck, the always dangerous Ryan Braun. Here's the 3-1. And this is down at the knees, but called a strike. Wow, it's 3-2 now. Now the 3-2 pitch is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch out right there. Got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
In now, Ryan Braun. And he comes back with one down and in for ball 3.
With the meat of the order due up next, you can probably expect to see something you can handle here with the full count as the 2-hole hitter.
Trying to strike him out for the third time. And he lost him here on 3-2 as that pitch misses. It's ball 4.
I'm sure the manager is fine with that. He tried to entice him with that 3-2 pitch, but he didn't take the bait. First base was open, though, so he just needs to make a good pitch for a ground ball.
Now here's the Dodgers skipper up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And he's looking to the bullpen here, so it would appear that's all for his starter tonight. So he'll head to the dugout after working just 4 1/3, not enough to qualify for the victory, as his bullpen will have to go a long way to hang on to the lead. Rich Hill takes the mound to try to get out of this mess. There are 2 on with only 1 away. Christian Yelich will be his first assignment here as he'll face him with runners at first and second and 1 gone. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him.
It's been a really rough day for this lineup. There's really no other way to say it. Not a lot of good scoring opportunities, and when they've had them, like right now, it's just been an uphill battle for them to make anything positive happen.
Ready for another shot now, Jesus Aguilar. It was a walk in his last trip. The set and the 2-1. Hit sharply on the ground. There's a flip to Seager covering, and the side is retired. Brewers strand a couple. It remains 1-0. Zach Davies takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound. And that'll bring up the versatile Max Muncy. He's batting cleanup in this one, but will get us started here in the inning as they look to wake up the bats.
Yeah, not much to get excited about with just the single notch on the scoreboard, but you have to give credit to where it's deserved. The pitching on the other side has been really impressive.
Tough pitch to lay off, but he did, and it's ball 4, so the leadoff hitter is aboard to start the 6th.
And you can tell by his body language that he's beyond frustrated by that call. He's got to be wondering what he's got to do, but the last thing he needs to do is to let it get under his skin. That will only make things worse.
So a runner at first now with nobody out, and that brings in the former National League Rookie of the Year, Cody Bellinger. It's 1-2.
Hey, that's a well-executed pitch right there. That might have started middle, but you saw it breaking away to that outer part of the zone. This left-handed batter right here has got 2 decisions to make. Is he going to ground out to second base all day, or is he going to drive the ball the other way?
Oh, he rips this one the other way, but caught down there at third. And that's allowed out number 1. So a runner at first now with 1 away, and in steps a former World Series hero, the outfielder Jock Peterson. Muncy leads off first with 1 away. Swing and a miss as he ran that 2-seamer right by him for the 2nd out. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
The batter,
yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
Striding into the box, Kike Hernandez. Head-to-head numbers against Zach Davies. He's hitless in 3 at-bats. The 1-1 home. And he popped him up. Back into foul territory behind first, but this will land untouched. The 1-2 is a curveball taken low for a ball.
Well, that's what you want from your curveball on 1 and 2. You start it in the zone and let it break out of the zone where it can't be punished. Didn't get him to go after it, but the execution was nice.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And he fouls this one off. Another 2-2 offering. Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now, 3-2.
Full count with 2 outs now, so if he could put the ball in the gap somewhere, he could have a good shot of driving in a run because the runner at first will be in motion.
Swing and a miss at a big breaking ball, and that's how the inning comes to an end.
Dodgers leave 1, but they're up 1-0. Now to the plate, Mike Moustakas. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
And you can live with punching out with the bases empty, but in his last at-bat with 2 runners in scoring position, you cannot go down not putting the ball in play. Too much on the line, too many ribby opportunities out there to swing and miss in that spot.
Ball 3.
Bobby Cox always used to say, I'm going to put you in positions to be successful. Well, against the modern-day bullpen, easier said than done. These guys are throwing flames from all arm angles.
Full count, 3-2. the 3-2 pitch. Soft liner to the left side. And that is down, as that could be 2 bases. Moustakas will take the turn and hit for second. And the Brewers get a man into scoring position on the leadoff double.
Man, that swing looked like self-defense than a real quality swing. But, hey, he muscled it out there, and it was enough to get him safely to second. Those are the kind of hits that will drive you nuts as a pitcher.
Into the box, number 30. Outside, 2-1. A runner at second, nobody out. And there's a base hit on the line. And they'll get it in quickly. It's first and third now with nobody out.
Hey, this has the makings of being a pretty big inning. He will lead off double, now a base hit, and all of a sudden we're looking at first and third.
Yeah, sometimes you wake up and just get smacked in the mouth right here. He's going to have to start executing pitches. He cannot leave a ball over the heart of the plate right here. He's going to have damage on his hands.
Standing in now, Yasmani Grandal. A ball and 2 strikes now.
Boy, the Brewers haven't done much up to this point. They need to get something going, and they need to get it going right now.
Count still at 1-2. Runners are at first and third with none out. The count is 2-2 to the Brewers catcher. Grounded to third. This could be 2. Loved by Turner. 1 there on the first, and it's a double play, although the run does come in to score from third.
It certainly looked like they might have had a big inning cooking there with first and third and no outs, but the double play kind of kills it. They did get the run in, but the batter doesn't get credit for an RBI.
Stepping in now, Adam Duvall. And they'll come back with 1 in the third as the count moves to 2-1 now. And it's fouled away. 2 out, nobody on. Line drive to left. Peterson is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. 2 hits lead to a run here for Milwaukee. On to the 7th now in Game 3. All tied at 1-1. Back here at Miller Park in Milwaukee. On to the 7th now in Game 3, but before it gets underway, we take a look at our game summary through the first 6. The 1-1. Line toward the alley in left center. And that's going to be a base hit. So there's the possible go-ahead run aboard to kick off the 7th.
The pitcher, number 44, Rich.
Number 41 will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 41.
Go-ahead runs aboard here at first with nobody out. Now the payoff pitch home. Gets him swinging. He struck him out.
Just tied him up with that last pitch. Pretty evident by the swing. Sometimes guys get in that protect mode so much that they're swinging at everything that they see, and they end up offering at pitches that they can't possibly do anything with.
In now, Andrew Toles. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Braun giving chase. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away. Coming to the plate now, Justin Turner.
Justin Turner.
2 out with the possible go-ahead run at first. And he misses with it, ball 4. So the potential go-ahead run moves into scoring position now.
Oh, man, I think this walk is going to grind at him for a bit. He just missed, and now the inning continues with a man in scoring position.
Here's Corey Seager, head-to-head numbers against Zach Davies. He brings with him a .313 batting average, and of those hits, 3 of them were of the home run variety. 1-1. Here it is. Now a changeup, but it misses just a little below the zone. Changeup, called a strike, and he comes back even at 2-2. Outside in a full count, 3-2.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Pulled hard, but it's foul down the first base side. Line towards center field. Duvall is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Dodgers strand a couple. Still tied 1 apiece. Joe Kelly gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Number 17, Joe Kelly.
Tyrone Taylor is up off the bench as he'll be asked to get something started in the home half of the 7th.
Taylor.
Popped him up. Barnes moving to his left, and that's the first out of the inning.
The batter, number 3.
Ready now, Chris Taylor. He went down on strikes last time up.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch outs will stick with you a little longer.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Skied into very shallow right. Bellinger's under it. 2 gone.
The left fielder.
Here's Ryan Braun now. Lifetime versus Joe Kelly. He's a .333 hitter. He's also gone down on strikes 5 times. Now the 1-1 pitch is looked at for ball number 2. Kelly, a California-born ball player. He was selected in the 3rd round back in the 2009 MLB draft.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on a superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
A swing and a miss there, 2-2. Now the Dodgers get a right-hander up and throwing in their bullpen. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. This one sinks low and a touch outside. It's a full count, 3-2.
Back-to-back sliders away. Now I think you have to think about running something hard in. Not a good idea to throw a good hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row.
The 3-2 pitch. Hit hard on the ground towards second. And that'll be a base hit for Braun.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
Into the box, Christian Yelich. 1-2 for Christian Yelich. The 1-2 misses, ball 2. Too high, ball 3.
All right, 3-2 count with 2 outs. The runner on first will be moving, so we'll see what happens. There are a lot of possible outcomes with this kind of play.
And he misses with it, ball 4. So the potential go-ahead run moves into scoring position now.
Well, he made quick work of the first 2 guys this half inning, getting 2 quick outs, but then he gives up a base hit and now the walk. We'll see if he has it in him to draw the line in the sand and get out of this.
Big spot here. First and second, 2 men gone. And up next will be the power-hitting first baseman, Big Jesus Aguilar. The set and the 1-1. Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
After that swing, you just got to reset yourself. You still have a strike to work with, and you can't be thinking about how silly you just looked on that last pitch.
The set and the 1-2 sent out to straightaway center field. And he can't track it down. A base hit. And the runner will score from second as they take a 2-1 lead.
Dan, you'll take RBIs any way you can get them, but when they give your team the lead in the late innings, man, that feels good.
Oh, it especially does, especially when you start to score runs late in the game off of quality pitching. When runs are at a premium, that's one makes you feel really good about yourself.
Now pitching for the Dodgers.
So they'll make a matchup move here and bring on a southpaw to face the left-handed hitter due up. Mike Moustakas will be the first one to greet him now, as he'll do so with runners at the corners and 2 out in the inning. Runners on first and third, 2 away. Strike 2 taken. A fastball that clips the inside black. 1-2. Here it is. Inside and a hair low. It's 2 balls and 2 strikes.
A lot of times you see guys in the middle of the order get worked away, but not right here. They're keeping it inside on him.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt. But he might spin the win if he starts looking for it in there.
Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. Fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight. 2 hits lead to a run here for Milwaukee. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. Brewers are out in front 2-1. Jacob Barnes has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. leading off the inning, Max Muncy, and they'll need him to get something going here.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
Fouled away. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Now a swing and a ball popped in the air back behind short. Taylor backs up a bit and he takes charge for the first out.
Now batting, the right fielder.
Now at the plate, Cody Bellinger. A hit in 2 official trips to the plate to this point in the ball game. Here now the 2-2. Fouled off. Our pitcher's duel continues here. 2-1 score as we play the 8th. Full count to Bellinger. 3 balls, 2 strikes. And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
Stepping in, Jock Peterson. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
3-1 to the Dodgers left fielder. And he missed with it. Ball 4. So that means now the potential tying run will move into scoring position at second.
You know, it takes a lot of discipline to watch a pitch like that go by. But on a 3-1 count, he had the luxury of being a little bit more selective up there. Good take and a walk is the result.
So striding forward now, Kike Hernandez. Been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive.
1 out with the possible tying and go-ahead runs on base here. Ripped down the line, but this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one. What's your take on all the strikeouts we see in the game today, Dan? That was his 3rd tonight, and it seems we're seeing that a lot more these days.
Yeah, Matt, there's been a real change in philosophy as far as hitting in baseball today. A lot of guys think now that an out is an out. A strikeout is just as good as a regular out, but we're seeing strikeouts at an alarming rate in baseball right now.
Into the box now, Austin Barnes. Just off the inside part of the plate. It's 3-1.
Well, he's behind in the count now, and he's probably going to have to turn to something hard and straight right here.
Ready with the 3-1. Swing, strike 2.
Hey, that was a nasty pitch right there. It's the depth of a sinker. Sometimes it's a matter of whether or not it's moving east-west, but that one right there had such good downward action. Great pitch.
Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. And he misses ball 4. So now that potential time run scoots up 90 feet to third base.
The pitcher, number 64.
Taylor Williams answers the call to pitch here in a big spot. He inherits a bases loaded jam, but needs just 1 out to get out of it.
54. Taylor Williams.
Chris Owings will be called on as a pinch hitter here in a big spot. He'll have the bases loaded with 2 out in the inning. misses. Ball 4. So now the tying run will come across to score.
Wow, they went to the pen because they like the matchup. And what does he do? He walks the first guy he faces to bring in a run. So much for that strategy. Makes you wonder if they'll turn to him again next time in this situation.
And now a crucial spot. Bases loaded. 2 men gone. And moving into bat next will be the speedy Andrew Toles. Here's a swing and a little tapper in front of the mound. Throw too late to get him at first. Not a thing of beauty, but it's an infield single nonetheless.
Boy, those have to feel really good, D-Row. You get late in the game, you come up with a big RBI base hit right here to give your team the lead.
Yeah, no one remembers that ground ball with eyes in the top of the 2nd inning. You want to show up when the game is on the line. Can you quiet your emotions down, take the crowd out of it, and slow yourself down enough to come through? And that's exactly what he did.
Stepping in now, Justin Turner. Fastball taken down the middle, and that's strike 2. Barnes at third, Owings at second, Toles at first, 2 out in the inning. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. Would have been a grand slam if he'd straightened it out. Instead, it's a foul ball. The 2-2. Grounded back up the middle. Moustakas is there. And the throw to first is in time, but the damage has been done as the side is retired. So they wind up with 2 in the inning, but it could have been a lot worse as they leave the bases loaded. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. Dodgers out in front, 3-2. Yimi Garcia is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Los Angeles, number 63, Yimi Garcia.
Digging in and looking for more. Number 30. 2 hits and 3 at-bats for him in this one. The 1-1. Hit sharply on the ground. Seager on the grass, and that's the first out. Digging in the switch hitter, Yasmani Grandal. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone. This one, everything we could have hoped for. 3-2 in inning number 8. Swinging a hard liner to center field. But this will hang up just a bit as it's taken in chest high for a tough second out.
Boy, talk about hitting into some rough luck. That was an absolute bullet to the outfield that gets caught, and he would have represented the tying run.
Travis Shaw will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run. Inside for a ball as he falls behind to him here. 3-1. And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game.
The batter, the pitcher.
Thomas will look for some 2-out magic here as he'll pinch hit with 2 gone and a runner at first. A runner on first with 2 away. Swing and a ground ball to third. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. So they pick up no runs on no hits, no errors, and one man left on. On to the ninth now in Game 3. Dodgers lead this one 3-2. Travis Shaw will stay in the ballgame as he takes over in center.
Now playing center field, number 21, Travis.
Alex Wilson
Shaw
enters from the
now
pen to
pitching
start
for
the
the
ninth
Brewers.
inning as he'll try to keep the
Number
score
12,
right where it is heading to the
Alex
bottom of the ninth.
Wilson.
At the plate, Corey Seager. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here.
Yeah, pretty unlucky right there, Matty. Squared up a fastball nicely, and that's all you can do. You just want to be on time for the heater, and he's prepared for this next AB.
Hit back up the middle, and this will make its way into center field for a base hit, and the leadoff man's aboard now to open the ninth.
Hey, this looks like it could be a potential add-on inning here in the ninth. Add-on gives some breathing room to their pitcher going into the bottom of the inning, D-Row.
Yeah, you love when the offense stays aggressive, and you also like giving your relief pitcher a chance to breathe a little bit, not having to come out there with just a one-run lead.
Standing in now, Max Muncy. The slider is laid off on the inside as it just misses the zone.
Well, that's a great take there, right there, on that slider down and in. That's one of the toughest pitches to lay off of as a hitter. That hard breaking ball coming down and in at the back foot. A tough take on a good pitch.
Into the corner and slicing foul. Seager aboard here at first with nobody out. And he misses there for ball 4. So runners are at first and second now with nobody out.
Now batting, the right fielder, Cody.
Next for the Dodgers, Cody Bellinger. A hit and 2 tries for him so far. The 1-1 home. Lifted into the air out towards center field. Shaw has it in his tracks. He gets there to put it away, but the runner tags and breaks for third. The relay, and he'll get into third here on the fly out, so he's 90 feet away here with one gone.
Good read there at second base to know he could make it to third on the fly out. Now he's only 90 feet away with one out.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jock Peterson, and their runners at the corners now. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Now the 2-1. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. And he'll just beat the throw to second. He's in there. So the lead runner holds on, but the trailer will take second. And it looks as though the decision makers in the dugout will give him a free pass to first, so the bases are loaded here on the intentional walk, and the force play is now in order.
Well, tough to say if that was their intention or not, but it's not the worst thing that could happen. A force at every base now, so there are a lot of ways to get out of this.
Stepping into the box, Kike Hernandez. His day at the plate hasn't amounted to much, 0 for 4, but this is a great opportunity to make amends.
Well, when your team really needs you like they need it right here, you have to be able to put your personal struggles out of your mind. Right now is all that matters.
Swung on and missed 3-2.
Well, he had big aspirations behind that swing. Pretty obvious he was trying to put 4 runs on the board in a hurry.
Fly ball out to straightaway right. Yelich is under it. Makes the catch, but the runner from third breaks for home. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score.
Every team is looking for that insurance run late in the game. That run right there gives them a 2-run lead heading into the late innings.
Into the box, Austin Barnes. And he struck him out. So a good pitch there, and now they're going to need to string some hits together in this last at-bat if they want to get back in this thing. Only one in the inning here for the guys in blue. To the bottom of the ninth we go. Top of the order due up. LA's on top, 4-2. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Kenley Jansen is the man called on to close this one and earn a save in the ninth.
Now pitching and batting in the eighth spot, number 74, Kenley Jansen. Now catching and batting ninth.
Now back to the top of the Milwaukee order, digging in Chris Taylor. On the night, he's 2 for 4 with a pair of singles.
Hey, it's never easy scoring runs against a closer, but this lineup is setting up perfectly right now as the leadoff hitter leads off this inning.
Hit on the ground down the first baseline, and he'll take this to the bag himself. One gone here in the ninth.
Now batting, left fielder.
Now in the box, Ryan Braun. He scored after reaching on a single in his last time up. The 2-1 is strike two swinging. Bases are empty, one man out. Slider misses here, so he runs the count full, 3-2.
I understand pitching carefully to this guy in the box, but the man on deck doesn't represent any relief either. He's going to have to go after one of these guys.
Lifted in the air out towards left center, giving chase his tolls. He gets there, and that's the second out. In his Christian Yelich. Career matchup numbers against Kenley Jansen. He's got a 3 for 5 line. Jansen's ready. 2-1 on its way. Good pitch as this is swung on and missed, and now they're down to perhaps their final strike of the evening.
You have to find a way in this situation to look in that on-deck circle and find a way to get your best hitter to the plate with a chance to tie it.
The Brewers down to their final strike. Yanked fouled off to the right. And this is in the air to right, and this should do it. Catch is made, and the Dodgers are going to take home field advantage right back. They win Game 3 to go up 2-1 as this one is over.
Well, folks, that's what Kenley Jansen does. When he enters the game, the hopes of the other team, they usually just leave. Slams the door again right here.
Before we take our leave, time for a look at our final line score here in what turned out to be a close 2-run victory. And there's no better time of year to come up big for your team than in the postseason, and that's exactly what this man did. He's our top player of the game.
And obviously every game is so important in the postseason. So when you come to play like he did and make a big difference for your team, it's something that won't be forgotten.
4-2 the final score tonight. The Dodgers have taken a 2-1 lead in this league championship series. Caleb Ferguson earns the victory on the mound. So that's a wrap for us in this one. Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, Matt Vasgersian. We all thank you for watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network. See you next time.